Hey guys, welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And today we're going to be damage testing with the Dark Sniper Dragunov. Let's go. Don't forget guys, every time you comment and like one of my videos this month, you'll be entered to win a Samsung tablet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. Alright guys, so for today's video, Oxford's actually let us use his account because he summoned the LD Sniper Dragunov. Now, there's a couple things that I want to address in this video. I want to address where I think this unit would best be used to give you guys a little bit more value out of it instead of just like showing you guys how much damage it can actually do, which is actually insane. By the way, I haven't tested it though after I changed the runes, so I think it's going to do even more damage than it's already doing as of when I first tested it. And then I also want to kind of discuss the differences between the water one and the dark one and which one I think is better and why. So let's go ahead and pull up the account. And first off, thank you to Oxford for letting us use his account. But I'm going to scroll down to the Dark Sniper only, okay? Now, this is the stats that I was able to come up with. Now, I basically just went to his Lucian and took a couple other runes from other monsters around and just did as much crit rate, crit damage, and attack as I could possibly find. I didn't really worry too much about speed or anything else just because I want to see how much damage it can do. If you're going to be runing this for like Guild Wars or maybe even Arena and other places, I would definitely recommend runing it with a lot more speed, unless you plan to use it with like a Konamiya. But I'll tell you why I would still have it with more speed, because I would say you would want your sniper to go first and then have your Konamiya go right after it, so that way you can use its second skill, which is the hidden aim, where he takes that stance and then immediately use Konamiya to boost him back up, so that way he can nuke the monsters. So it does take a little bit of a setup, but it's definitely worth it. So I'll tell you guys the runes here. I'm using a Rage Blade setup right now, which is attack percent, crit damage, and attack percent. And then the one slot has a 25% crit damage substat with 5% crit rate. We also have 11% crit damage here with 11% crit rate as well. And then 27% attack substat with 13 crit damage and 7 crit rate. This one has 19% attack, which is super nice. Also 5% crit rate. 10 crit damage here, 10 crit rate there, and then 9 crit rate and 5 crit damage along with that. The nice thing about Dragunov is that he actually awakens into crit rate, so it makes it a lot easier for him to hit those higher substats as well. So he's at 89% crit rate, 234% crit damage, and then 1,571 additional attack. Now, it's actually a little bit harder to get attack on Dragunov because he does have kind of a low base attack, even though he's an attack monster. Overall, like if you compare him to some 5-star units, he definitely doesn't have as much attack, but that's obvious because he's a 4-star unit anyway. So let's go ahead though. I'm gonna show you guys what the damage is in TOA first, and then we'll see if we can use him in like Guild Wars or something like that. Alright, so we'll use time to loot, get that defense break and attack power boost. We're gonna go straight to hidden aim, and they're gonna try to attack us, but I'm hoping that it's not going to do them any good. Let's actually use 3 times here just to kind of speed things up a little bit. Alright, they're all attacking Zeros, which is good. That's what they're supposed to do. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, so he's going to get a turn, and I don't have defense break anymore. They all took their turn and don't have defense break. Jeez. Okay, so without defense break, this is a good test. 74,000 without defense break? Are you kidding me? That's 74,000 without defense break? That's pretty insane. Let me see if there's anywhere that I can go that I can get a defense break though that's gonna stay on there for how slow he is. Maybe I'll use it the second turn. Yeah, let's just use it the second turn. Alright, I think we're in a good spot here. Yes. So let's use accurate fire, and we're gonna attack the elemental. Let's bring it down to 1 and let's see what he does. 115,000? What? And the cool thing about this is it's 150,000. That's not a skill though. That's his basic attack. That's him just shooting you. That means he could do that every single turn. And he's going to. Here we go. Dude, that's so cool. I wonder if being on violent is worth it or just being on rage is probably the best option. Interesting. Dude, that's a lot of damage. Alright, so I'm going to try taking him into arena since Guild Wars wasn't really working out too well, unfortunately. Alright, so now he doesn't have defense break. That's cool, but let's try and see how much we can do with just no defense break on a panda with panda lead. Can we one-shot it still? No. 16,000 damage. Alright, so we don't have any attack power and we don't have any defense break, unfortunately. We still one-shotted the Theomars. But this guy doesn't seem to know how to really do arena right, which is good for us because he's using Ophelia leader skill. But I'm going to bring some protection with Wusa and take those same 3 units, the Zeros, Galleon, and Dragunov. And hopefully we can get ourselves set up enough where we can use our second skill from Dragunov and then go into our first skill from him as well. Fingers crossed that everything goes smoothly. I'm gonna hold off on that again as well. I'm just gonna probably, I don't know, throw some defense breaks in and stuff like that. Looks like we're gonna have to be hitting against the Ophelia, which makes sense. And that should be perfectly fine anyway. Let's try to knock out some of the shield if possible though. Alright, hidden aim. We're into our positions. Let's go ahead and use our time to loot now. And maybe I could just go ahead and kill it? No, I didn't do nearly enough damage. Alright, good thing we have the immunity up though for that. Okay, looks like we're set up. Definitely looks like we're set up as good as it's gonna be for the most part. Alright, he's so slow. It's taking him like 4 turns to get a turn. Alright, let's go ahead. Accurate fire. Reloading passive. Hidden aim is set. I think we're good to go. ×1 on Ophelia. We got the attack power boost and the defense break. Let's see what we do. 82,000 damage. This is in basically competitive play, right? 82,000 in arena against a tanky monster. Or a monster that should be tanky, really. Now, we're not going to have defense break anymore because Galleon is dead. But we should be able to just start one by one, picking them off each time. Actually, we do have another defense break. So against the Skogul here, let's see how much damage we do. Again, ×1. 68k. Still plenty enough to do to one-shot it. Now I should be able to one-shot the Beretta even without attack power boost, but we'll see. Okay. Again, ×1, no attack power boost, no defense break. 7,000, but I'm pretty sure I missed crit, and because I missed crit, I also lost my hidden aim. So that kind of is really unfortunate. But yeah, I missed crit. Now it's gonna take 2 turns to get that back. Oof. 9,000 with crit. So yeah, I definitely missed crit on that one. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. We will drop the Fiery Breath I'm interested to see how much he's going to do against this Panda, though, because Panda's typically a more tanky monster as well, and he doesn't have any defense break, and he doesn't have the attack power boost either, and he doesn't have hidden aim either, right now anyway. 4K, that's not horrible, it's not awful. Where Zeros is doing, with his first skill, Zeros is doing 1600. Obviously the runes are much different on the two monsters, but I'm interested to see if we can even solo out this Panda, or kill this Panda solo. Alright, so now this is with hidden aim. We're definitely not going to be killing it, so we're losing the hidden aim after this one. But let's go ahead and do ×1. We'll see what we can do. 14,000! Without any defense break, without any setup. I mean, the setup was going into the hidden aim state, but damn, 14,000 on a Panda? That's a fun unit. That's actually such a fun unit to use. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Also, subscribe down below. And what I'm doing as far as the announcement for the giveaway of the tablets now, I'm just gonna put all the names for the year, starting from January, which was last month, for 2019. I'm gonna put those in the description below, so that way you guys can see on every single video that this is the person that won for January, this is the person that won for February, this is the person that won for March, and so on and so forth. So if you guys haven't gotten into the tablet giveaway, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, also click the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, and then comment down below. And the more videos you comment on throughout the month, the higher chances you actually have to win. So with that being said though, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, peace. Alright guys, so for today's video,